Hi everyone! Some people are so creative it can blow your mind. And not only when they come up with something new, sometimes they just need to look at the existing things from a different angle, change them a bit, and it immediately becomes clear that these geniuses are way ahead of their time. Don't believe us? Well, in today's video, we'll tell you what distinguishes real innovators from ordinary people. Let's get it on. Buying clothes or shoes online is always a bit risky. And it's not so much about guessing the right size, it's impossible to predict how the thing will look on you. Well, take a look at how a person who clearly lives in the year 3020 deals with this issue. This is brilliant. Don't you hate it when you can't find a sun lounger with an umbrella on the beach because they're all already taken? This is usually very annoying. But this guy decided not to get upset and invented a portable tent. And yes, he really attached it to his toes. What if you live in an apartment but always wanted to have your own pool? Build it on the balcony, of course. Well, obviously you can't dive there and there aren't enough slides, but this is better than nothing. We do hope that the balcony's strong enough though. It is not easy to cheat on an exam, not to mention using cheat sheets stealthily. After all, teachers usually know all of the tricks way too well. Well, then it's time to invent new ones. It's a pity that this one only works for girls. People who spend a lot of time on the computer usually suffer from a lack of activity. Well, you know how difficult it is to turn off your PC and go for a walk. It's equally hard to stop staring at your phone. Looks like this guy found the way to fix it. Imagine you have a long road ahead and you take a bus. You're about to take a nap, but it's a bit too bright, and the other passengers aren't going to do anything about it. And as luck would have it, there's no sleeping mask in your bag either. There is a solution though. Also, your head will not jolt when the bus turns a corner. What if you need to free your hands up while you're carrying a suitcase with you? Attach it to the belt on the backpack, just like this man. By the way, some travelers attach suitcases right to the belt on their jeans, but you do need to be careful. You can easily lose your pants this way. Mud flaps are very useful things. They protect the bottom of your car and also the cars that follow you. This car accessory is not free though, but you can always upgrade old mud flaps using stuff at hand. This guy's smartphone screen stopped working. It's always upsetting when this happens and you have to take it to the repair service, unless of course you're a genius. After all, you can simply connect the ordinary wireless mouse to the device. It's not clear how the guy's going to carry it with him, but the idea is great. There are things in the world that you simply can't do alone.
Go left, left, left.
You know what? There's no more left.
For example, move a piano or shave your head. Well, seems it's actually possible to do the second thing. It only takes a little imagination plus some technology, and you have to be skilled with your hands, of course. And here are two people who live in the year 3020 as well. We don't know how they came up with this idea, but this cardboard definitely needs to be patented and then put into industrial production. They'd better hurry up quickly though before Apple invents something similar. When you look at this photo, you just wonder, wait, you could actually do that? No, really, that's a great idea. Where was it when we went to school? Few animals love to get their nails clipped, so the owners often have to use force or wits, as did the owners of this dog named Oliver. Yes, they really bought a bag, made holes in it and put Oliver inside, and then hung it on a horizontal bar. This solved the clipping problem once and for all. Now Oliver had nowhere to run, and he could hardly move his paws. Later, he actually started to enjoy the procedure. They say that many internet users have tested this trick on their dogs, and it really works. Oh, these stupid receptions where you have to stand with a plate in your hands and eat from it. However, you can make it better if you're creative, and there's a wall around. This guy definitely also lives in 3020. Unique problems require unique solutions, but even the routine tasks can be done easily and with style. You just need to use your imagination and ordinary binoculars. Well, it remains a mystery why you'd need a pencil behind your ear. If you know its purpose, please share it in the comments. And here is an amazing way to make your life more comfortable and scare away all the guests who decided to drop by. Frankly, we don't know how anyone could possibly come up with this idea. Well, maybe we just don't keep up with the technologies of the future. This boy definitely has some potential. So small and already so creative. Just imagine what he can invent when he grows up. At school, it might seem that most subjects are simply useless and not actually any good in real life. Take physics at least. How's it going to be useful after you graduate if you don't want to pursue a career in science? Turns out that physics can come in handy in any situation if you just think creatively. Anyone who's tried eating tacos in a car knows that this is not that easy, especially when you need your hands free. A hint for you: take a closer look at the glasses compartment. Putting garbage in a bag is not very convenient, but what about putting it in a stool? Small kids can't use an umbrella to protect themselves from the rain, and most raincoats just look like bags. Fortunately, Asian countries have come up with a simple solution to this problem. By the way, children's umbrellas like these are available on the internet. Give it a try. You think small pockets on a polo are useless? Think again. You just didn't try using your imagination. You know these charming bike baskets? The one used to carry flowers, light products, or tiny fluffy dogs? Well, we have a more advanced option here. It's even cooler than coming to the store with your own shopper. What is the meaning of this invention? We have no idea. Perhaps the creator was too hot, or maybe this was his way of dealing with dry skin. Or maybe in the future everyone will walk like that. Who knows? Although this picture, as well as the device, is already a few years old, we just can't help but admire it. It's a pity that you can't use it with liquid food though, at least when you're not alone in the room. Modern journalism keeps up with modern trends, and today, reports can be recorded without the help of an operator.
Oh, first cops, now this? Oh man, I'm be a star, son!
Not sure if this is convenient, but the girl seems to know what she's doing. When you see such a person for the first time, you'll probably think that he's a bit eccentric, but he's actually just way ahead of his time. After all, true genius lies in simplicity. Want to free your hands while still holding your phone? Use the tools at hand. Well, the screen might be a bit too close to your eyes, but doesn't seem to bother this guy. This picture is also quite old, but it's nevertheless brilliant. Yes, it really is a plunger on the glass of the subway car. Frankly, we can't decide what we like more, how unfazed the man is or the face of the girl sitting next to him. For some reason, hot oil from a frying pan splatters when you least expect it, and this man came up with a brilliant way to avoid this. No burns from oil, and at the same time you can feel like Captain Hook. Well, or Captain Fork. What do you do if you didn't get a sun lounger, or if all the free spots are just too far away from the water and you really want to lie down, listening to the splashing of the waves? Just make your own sun lounger, of course. Using the phone while steering is a very bad idea. Many accidents happen because drivers are distracted by their gadgets and take their hands off the steering wheel. However, even before special voice assistants were invented, people already knew how to deal with this issue. An excellent solution if there are no free seats on public transport. In addition, this boy literally invented a super fast scooter without any effort. When we first saw this photo, we didn't quite understand what was happening in it, but then we looked closely, and yes, this man really protects his face from the sun with cardboard. And the cool thing is, it looks like this method really works. Another young genius and another cool version of the phone stand. If your hands are tired and you really want to lie down, this trick will help. The important thing is to get a glass table and convince the family that you're not going crazy. By the way, not only people live in 3020. Look, we found a brilliant dog. The dog who is walking himself, and he keeps himself on a leash like a law-abiding fellow. This is probably a very good boy. Being a young parent is an incredibly challenging mission for anyone, and if you have 2 kids, taking care of them turns into an impossible task.
Then you need to put 3/8. Come on, dude.
But the heroes of our video can easily deal with this. A brilliant solution. How to feed 2 babies at the same time, not holding them in your hands. While the kids are eating, you can use some free time for yourself. Do your earphones constantly fall out of your ears when you walk quickly, or when the wind is too strong, or just for no reason at all? Well, we found a brilliant way to fix this. It's unconventional, even a little bit weird, but still brilliant. And most importantly, you can be certain that no one will rip your earpiece out. Well, except maybe together with the ear. Some bras are supportive, and this means they have a special shape. This particular bra is a very peculiar design. We don't know who and under what circumstances they came up with this idea, but we have to admit there is something quite nice about it. Psst, dude, are you looking for new technologies and great gadgets? Are your thoughts focused on the future? Do you love huge vehicles and can't imagine your life without robots around you? Then visit TechZone and you'll find all this and more. The link is in the description. You interested? Great.